Hello, everybody. Hello, and welcome back again. How are you all doing? Just gonna wait for others to join us. There we go. Just gonna wait for others to join us. So this is gonna be a very quick live stream. I hope so. And if you guys can hear me, please do let me know in the comment section as well, so we can get started. There's no point beating about the bush. All right. So you guys are going to be educating me on this talk of Simon Guobadia and Porsha Williams, okay? Because the story is not just storying for me. The story is just not storying for me. And if you guys can hear me, please do let me know. Say hello, don't be shy. And let's get into this story. It should have been done for a few days now, but I've been postponing it. So I just want to get it done. Just want to get it done. Okay, I think I have a few of you watching me now. Hello, everybody. Welcome back again. It's that mom of five as always. How are you all doing? Happy Thursday. I don't know why I keep thinking today is a Wednesday. So you guys know why we are here, okay? And we are talking about Porsha Williams actually, and then Simon Guobadia. So to be honest, I was not following this story. I've not been following the story at all. I did saw a video of when they got married. You know, it was an elaborate one. She was a beautiful Edo princess, you know. And then fast forward, they were divorcing. And I was like, what happened? Like, why did they divorce? Guys, if you know about the story, about these people, do let me know. Okay. All I'm depending on, or all I'm riding on for this show about these people is a news article that I've seen and some social media Instagram videos. So obviously Porsha Williams, she was one of the Housewives of Atlanta or something. Obviously, I'm in the UK. I don't watch it. I just see a snippet here and there. So I want to believe that obviously Porsha Williams and Simon Guobadia. So Simon Guobadia, I believe, is an Edo man, because I was watching Daddy Freeze. I was watching Daddy Freeze, and Daddy Freeze said, on top on top Petus. Is that how it I can't even call VJJ. Say on top VJJ, they slam you. So to the best of my knowledge, I believe Simon Guobadia as obviously is one of the OGs who've been coming into the US, you know, when it was much easier for you to use Oluwole and stuff, allegedly, to enter the US. And his story just reminds me of that of Pastor Toby Adegboyega, the one in the UK, who also he came into the UK when he was a young adult, and then he did not think it was his responsibility or his duty to regulate himself in the UK. Even being married to a British woman, even having British children, the UK immigration system still wants to deport him. In fact, I believe that case is still ongoing or something. But he's been fighting this case on the Article 8 of the EHCR Immigration Act, if I'm not mistaken. So, like I said, that Simon Guobadia's case just reminded me of Pastor Toby Adegboyega. So, I want to believe that Simon Guobadia also was one of the, obviously, in the OG who has been entering to the US when the days of Oluwole. You can easily use Oju Oloju or Ori Olori to enter, and then you will not be, you will not be asked. Apparently, all of these names, all of these instances where he has been using to enter the US, they were keeping it for him. And it surprises me in a way of how he was able to live all those years in the US, start multiple businesses, get married, able to travel in and out of the US as he likes, and then boom, ICE got him arrested. I mean, he was arrested by ICE. But then before we dive into all of that, let me share my screen with you and let's read a couple of news articles I found, okay? Guys, please like and share as a comment. I can't see any comment. I hope you guys can hear me. Please just say hello in the comment section because I can't see any comment right now. And I want to be sure that you guys can hear me. Okay, I can't see any comment just now. So I just saw one. That's me just testing to be sure the comment section is working fine. So let me share my screen with you. Like I said, I'm going to be heavily depending on the news articles that I have found so far. Okay, so apparently Chilled Power said yes. Thank you so much for confirming. Chidiogo, thank you so much for confirming that as well. In fact, before I actually start here, um let me go on to Instagram because I have a saved stuff there about all about Simon Go. But like I said, guys, I've just been hearing this new. I mean, obviously, I've been following, but I've not actually been, doing all of that. So let's start from the bottom here. So obviously, since I heard of him being arrested and all of that, I started compiling stuff. So here, Simon Guobadia was released from ICE and deported back to Nigeria. Simon Guobadia is not mad at President Trump. I would like a sit down. So apparently, Simon Guobadia was married to Porsha, and I believe that they do not have children with one another. Obviously, Porsha has a child with another man, and no child between Go Simon and Porsha. She absolutely looks beautiful. Obviously, she's well curved, she's pretty, and all of that. But then they divorced. The reason behind their divorce, I do not know. However, if any of you, obviously, I've got sketchy information as to why they divorced. Gracie said he was arrested because of credit card fraud. All right, okay. So yeah, they got married and then they divorced. Like I said, I really don't have the true info of why they divorced. Apparently, it was alleged that Portia alleged that she found out some things about him that she did not know, and obviously that was part of the reason why she divorced him. Okay, so divorce now, they divorced going their way, no children in between them. And then obviously, I believe they've been divorced for almost a year or so, if I'm not mistaken. And then wow, the ICE got him arrested. ICE got him arrested. Okay, ICE got him arrested. I'm just trying to find the video of Okay, so let's start from here. So Nigerian scammer Simon Guobadia arrested by ICE agents after years of living in the US with a fake green card. How was it possible that he was living with a fake green card? So according to the post, Simon Guobadia has been arrested by ICE agents while trying to re-enter the US. Simon has been living in America under a false name and fraudulent green card for years. In quote, Simon Guobadia is not even his real name. Wow, okay. He has a criminal history involving credit card and bank fraud, also fraudulent marriages to obtain a green card. Wow, okay. So he has committed. So anyway, that news went on like that he was arrested and all of that shenanigans with them. So let's go read the news I found. Okay. So the article I found. Hello, depression. You need to change your name. I don't like that depression in front of your name. Gracie said his marriage to Porsha was less than a year. Less than a year. So let me share my screen with you and the article that I found. I was able to find two articles actually that I think I will need in regards to this story. Welcome, Harvey. So okay, let's start with this one because there's a lot of information about their wedding. So let's stick with this one, okay? So Simon Guobadia loses legal bid to enforce prenup in divorce from Porsha Williams. So while he was in detention, obviously he was detained for 4 months, I believe, by ICE, and all of that time, it was still obviously the divorce proceedings was still going on. And what actually prompted me to come to this live stream is the fact that they do not have children with one another. Why is she allowed what was awarded to her after their divorce? Abby said, I love Porsha so much, I'll be biased. Abby, okay, I'm not going to read your comments. Just be doing your moderation work because me, I am here against her. Me, I am for Simon Guobadia this night. Me and Abby, both of us, we are in a punching this era. That's what we are doing tonight. So I am here against the fact that she was able to walk away with all the judge or what their divorce proceedings gave to her or awarded her. When we know, as the Nigerian that I am, and we all know our Nigerian men, born pikin, you now divorce, you now want to go with almost half or all or even half of the riches that the man has. Like, make it make sense. A lot of you might not agree with me here, but this is me now. I am with my African auntie app. I've got my African hat on. African woman cap or African woman scarf is what I've gone now. African thinking scarf. That's what I've gone on. Like, make it make sense. Let's keep reading anyway before I, So it says here that Simon Guobadia loses legal bid to enforce prenup in divorce from Porsha Williams. So Nigerian businessman Simon Guobadia has failed in his attempt to enforce a prenuptial agreement in his ongoing divorce from Real Housewives of Atlanta star Porsha Williams. The couple's brief 15-month marriage came to an end when Williams filed for divorce in February of 2024. Guobadia argued that he was misled into signing the prenup. You guys heard that. He said he was misled, claiming that Williams had falsely represented her intention to leave Real Housewives of Atlanta, a factor he said influenced his decision to agree to the terms. Right, Abby, what can you say to that part there? The contested prenup stimulates that Guobadia must share the equity in a $7 million premarital home with Williams and take on substantial debts and expenses for her benefit. So, Porsha chop gbese. Porsha get debts. So in the event of their marriage being dissolved, Simon inherited half of all of this BC. Is that what this means, if I'm reading it correctly? I hope I'm reading it correctly. His legal efforts to overturn or enforce the agreement have now been dismissed, leaving him liable for significant financial losses. Guobadia, 61. Oh, wow. It looks good for a 61-year-old man. Let me look at his picture very well. Okay. It looks good for a 61-year-old man. What do you guys think? Do you think it looks dap? It looks dapper, or it looks smashing? My husband was going to hear this. Okay, let's keep reading. So Guobadia 61 is currently in Nigeria. Yes, we're going to be touching on that. After being detained by U.S. Immigration and Customs Enforcement (ICE), an event that caused multiple delays in the court proceedings. Williams, 43. She's also not bad for 43, but I would imagine lots of enhancements. Williams, 43, and Guobadia have remained locked in a highly contentious legal battle with a prenup signed before their 2022 wedding at the center of the dispute. So that's that story there about that prenup. So I also found a post. Let me share that with you guys. I found it on Instagram. Let me read your comment. Hello, Amira. So Gracie said, Porsha is a gold. Exactly. Grace, me and you will be party on this live stream today. That was why I thought, like, no, you were married for less than a year. I want to believe that when you are married to somebody, it is whatever it is that both you, or maybe if it was the man that was making the most money, I want to imagine that whatever it is, or whatever riches or money that the man made in that period of the time that you were married is what you are entitled to. But this woman came for all of his riches. All of his riches. And so when I saw what she was, I was like, no, this woman is a gold digger. Like, she took Simon to the dry cleaners, and yes, they dry cleaned him. However, I've seen some posts, like I said, I was on Daddy Free's live stream, and somebody was like, Simon said he is not going to give her a freaking dollar. I don't know how he wants to go about that. I don't know how he's going to go about not giving her anything, but that was part of what I heard on Daddy Free's live stream. I think there was a lawyer there, and other people were like, oh, they've read posts and articles saying that he said he would not give her a penny. So Gracie continued. Simon from another. So Porsha is a gold digger. She stole Simon from another woman. Yes, I was aware of that story. Watch Housewives of Atlanta. I don't believe Simon was living in the US with fake ID. Abby said, she's a scammer. He deserves it. How, Abby? Well, I said I was not going to listen to Abby today. Abby, me, I'm on side. Thank you, Daddy Amira. So I have two people on my side now. Abby, Abby, you are on your own solo riding tonight. Abby said, sis, he left his wife, was controlling and somewhat abusive towards her. All right, okay, I understand why you felt he deserved it. But then, all of his riches to a woman who was married to him less than a year, no picking. At the end of the day, how much kerewa did he enjoy from her body anyways, that she's now gone for all he has ever worked for? Like, no. Left her for poster. So what else can I say? All right, I definitely understand where you're coming from. Abby said, the money and riches in question is stolen. It is well. Abby, allegedly, we don't have money for court case. Biko, we don't have money for court case. So Abby said, whatever you say, Sha, Simon doesn't deserve sympathy. That's how the cookie crumbles. Riches is stole, allegedly. So let's go back to the post I found on Instagram, okay, about all of these prenup thing and what he or is giving to her. So let me scroll. So like I said, this is a picture of them, video of them when they were married. And Simon Guobadia, estranged husband of U.S. actress, has been deported. Yes, he was deported to Nigeria. So Simon Guobadia, Edo State-born businessman who married American actress Porsha Williams, who has filed for divorce, has been deported to Nigeria. Yes, we know that. He was released from ICE custody after spending months at the detention center and subsequently deported back to his home country. U.S. Weekly reports. Guobadia's friends and business partner Tai Sabet told U.S. Weekly that the Nigeria-born businessman was sent on a flight back home a couple of days ago. The U.S. Department of Homeland Security website no longer lists Guobadia as being in their system. The publication also obtained a selfie taken by Simon on Monday, June of 9. Savage said Guobadia, 61, was in good spirits after a tough experience at the detention center. He lost weight, though. You guys, I hope you've seen this latest picture. He has lost a lot of weight. So, which was the first time he has ever been behind bars. He added that Guobadia is not mad at President Trump and would like a sit down with him. That's not why we are here. Okay, so I've seen it. Like, guys, I'm just all over the place with this, so you guys will pardon me. So, yeah, so obviously with their divorce processes going on, it still says here that judge orders Simon Guobadia to pay $40,000 monthly alimony. For what? $40,000 for what? For what? Why is he paying her $40,000 every month? Is there a pregnancy that is yet to develop, or there's a child somewhere? Was it because of the prenup they signed? I believe $40,000 a month is too much. It's too much. That's the only issue I've got with this divorce thingy. It's too much. And we're going to read comments because I can see some crazy comments in here already. So, to Porsha, after court enforces their prenup. So, Simon is living in Nigeria. US laws can't be enforced there. That's what this person is saying. All about tea. This blogger says that Simon is living in Nigeria. I want to believe that he still has businesses in the US. And also, how was ICE able to deport somebody who has invested so much in the US? Like, you guys saw the house, his mansion is worth $7 million US. How did somebody who not get permission to stay or does not have a permanent residency, how was he able to, open multiple businesses, buy properties, and, get himself in there? Why? Like, how is that possible? And they eventually got him detained and returned him back to Nigeria. I still find that really hard to believe. I still find that really, really hard to understand. And this is also taking me back to Pastor Toby Adegboyega in the UK. If they can deport Simon Guobadia, trust me, they can get you as well. So hurry up with your immigration status in the UK. Let me read your comment. Riches is to Abby said yes, my queen. Abby, me and you. Mitzi said Porsha did pay his child support for a few months. His child support. Whose child support? There's no child between them. There is no biological children between them. Guys, am I missing something? Okay, was Porsha paying his other baby's mama's child support? So obviously he has children with his previous wife. So was Porsha paying the child support for the children of the ex-wife? Is that what you're trying to say here, Mitzi? Let me know in the comment section. Abby also continued, it's going to be in House of Senate now. Now, so, now their way, exactly. It's good to lose weight. Madiza said, in America, even though Porsha was awarded those things, Simon don't have to pay. Apparently, I think, yeah. Mine said they had a prenup, yeah. But then, it's saying that Porsha misled him to signing a prenup. And that was because I think at some point, the reason why he signed the prenup was that she did not think she was... Is she still in the Real Housewives of Los Angeles? Because I think I saw an article where it says that she did not say she was going to leave. That if she said she was going to leave before they signed the prenup, that he wouldn't have signed the prenup, that she was... His thought or his assumption was that she was going to stay on that show. Or am I mixing things? I don't know, but yeah. Amira said, your queen is a gold digger. Obaton Amira. Mine said he had agreed to it. Next time, read a prenup and don't be clouded by a hot body and loss. Yes, you are right. Abby said 40K is not too much for the money he has. What money has he got, Abby? Chill Power said, and for Porsha, she cleaned him out good. Well done, Chill Power. Well done. Well done. Thank you. Mine said a prenup is a binding agreement that is signed by two consenting adults and not under duress. However, according to him, he is saying that the reason Porsha gave him then to sign the prenup was not what was on ground. So whatever it is that prenup Porsha told him that made him sign the prenup, maybe he shouldn't have signed it without a lawyer being there. So in a way, you are right, mine. True Power said, in fact, the money she should get is one. It seems like there are a lot of you that do not like my Simon are plenty in this live stream tonight. Guys, please like the live stream for me, please. Double tap the screen for me. So Abby said, pay child support for his other children. All right, okay. Thank you for clarifying that. His other baby mama. Okay. It was funny. It was for me. My money is tied up. Okay. Mine said, it's not about children. It's about an agreement that is legally binding. Okay. Guys, please like the live stream for me, please. Real Housewives of Atlanta. Thank you, Abby. Mine said it was enjoying the cloud that Porsha. Yeah, I was watching on that live stream and people were like, yeah, he wanted to be famous. See, and Daddy Freeze has a bad mouth. That he wanted to be famous. Say on top of Petus, we be say no be you, this no be you open the Petus. You are now ending up paying that amount of money. Uncle Sabio is here. Hey Sabio, I hope you are still enjoying Nigeria. This one that you just stylishly entered. This one that you just entered codedly. I did not see you coming. Welcome, Sabio. How are you, sir? It's good to have you here today. So my Daddy Free said, on top of Petus will not be tear rubber. Exactly. Petus will not be tear rubber. Why is a lot of you might not agree with this, but guys, I don't like the fact that it's a different case if there's a child between them, but being paid that monthly for a marriage that did not even last up to a year, on top of banging body that is not tear rubber. I am thinking as an African now. I am not thinking about being in diaspora. I'm thinking as an African now. Kobo Shishia will not give her. I know I am I support women, but this time around, I am not supporting this one. I am not supporting this one. Abby said, boy, he doesn't like his women working now. So what changed? Oh, all right. So he likes them being full-time housewife. Okay. Mine said he can't afford 40K a month. But people are saying that he doesn't have to pay since he's not in the US, but he has assets. I would imagine that whatever asset he has, he'll probably sell it to offset whatever is owing in terms of this prenup payment. Sabiu is laughing. Mine said, I think he's low-key happy he got deported. He is so because Mr. Man is back. He is low-key happy because he got deported. They would have enforced the payments if he was still there. So obviously from the comment in the comment section that I saw there, people were like, well, he's not in the US, so he doesn't have to pay. It's just like if you have children with Akata in the abroad and you decide to run back to Nigeria, as long as you are not in the country, you are not making money there, they cannot take your money to come and pay for any child benefit or any child support. But if you are in that country where your family is and you are running then before you get your paycheck, they will enforce you to pay whatever support you are meant to give your baby mama. But obviously now he's no longer in the US. People are now saying that okay, he's not in the US, so he's not going to pay her a penny. But then he still got businesses. You guys heard from the article there that his house, $7 million. His house is worth $7 million. What if they sell that house and I think they said that she could actually keep the house for another few months, if I'm not mistaken. Sabio is not on your side today, Abby. I'm sorry. Simon is now in Dubai. Yes, he's now in Dubai. He announced that he's now back. Madiza said, Trump doesn't care. If you are here illegally, no matter what you have obtained, you are getting deported. Wow, okay. Oh. Yes, he has showed face today that he's already in Dubai, and I believe he's happy that he's in Dubai. Mine said they both scam each other. But yes, I'm super sad that they scammed our Edo brother. Sabio, now your Edo brother, they use bad UFO. They use bad both for your Edo brother. Sabio has Abby said he likes controlling his women. I so much love it. Well, that's one thing. I don't like when men control their women. And I will believe that this woman is a very strong character as well. So she wouldn't have allowed him do that to him. Sabio says Simon used a prenuptial document to get Porsha. I don't believe he got that financial capacity to follow the agreement. All right. Okay. All right. Okay. But then our American sister, Akata, has used Badwe for Edo brother. Sorry. Porsha will keep the proceeds. Abby said Sabio hasn't even said anything. Well, you are not getting Sabio onto your side today, Abby. Anyway, guys, let me go back onto Instagram. So the comment says that the aid for Porsha is crazy at this point. Me, I'm not saying I HATR. I just don't want him to pay her a penny. This one says she still won. And then this one said that's just a piece of paper. Good luck with that. And this person, they've just sent that man back to his country. I want to see her get that 40K a month. Somebody said Porsha better go walk to pizza at Pizza Hut. She's gonna end up like Kim Zolciak if she thinks she hits a leak. So obviously people are like, okay, is he back in Nigeria? There's no way he's gonna pay all of that. So happy pictures of them. So Simon Guobadia is ordered to pay $40,000 monthly alimony to Porsha Williams after judge enforces ex's prenup. So it says here that their ongoing divorce to see Porsha is getting according to the prenup, and if she can remain in, I think I saw this report, and I think she's to remain in that home also. Yeah, Simon back to Nigeria when the happy times were sweet, when they were good. So Porsha Williams just walked away with a major win in a divorce from Simon Guobadia. During a June 11 hearing, a judge enforced the former couple's prenup, ordering Simon to pay Porsha $40,000 a month in alimony for up to $40,000. So it's not for that 40,000 naira. I said 40,000 naira. So that $40,000 is for up to 15 months, not for the entirety of her life. I hope you guys understand that. Ordering Simon to pay $40,000 a month in alimony for up to 15 months and cover all of her legal fees. She will also keep the Rolls Royce he gifted her. So apparently, this $40,000 is meant to be paid for a month and 3 months. I mean, a year and 3 months. That's 15 months. It's not for the entirety of her life because it's not bad. Okay, I thought he was going to be paying for the rest of her life, but it's not that bad. It's not that bad. Let me read your comments. Sabio says Simon scammed that. Let me drop a link. I think I need to start taking you guys call now. Sabio says Simon scammed her. How? I would love to hear. I would love to hear because it wouldn't be fair if they scam our Edo brother like that. So Jaded Queen said 40K per month for a 15-month marriage, no children. How is that fair? Well, that's why mine said earlier on that before you put your signature onto a document, before you sign, make sure that a lawyer is there to interpret what is in that letter for you. So obviously, according to him, he said that Porsha, deceived him into signing that based on a different agreement. So, in my own opinion, $40,000 a month for 15 months, it's a lot. But knowing that he's not going to have to pay that for the entirety of her life is reassuring. But yes, $40,000 is a lot. I must be honest, it's a lot, okay? So, Porsha Williams won in divorce court. A source told the Breakfast Club the court also gave Porsha until 2027 to decide if she wants to stay in their $7 million. So, she could be staying in that house for another 2 years without rent. Wow. And she could decide to rent that property out and be collecting the proceeds in case whoever is renting. Originally, Simon's premarital assets. So he already had that home before he married her. If she chooses to remain, she must refinance and buy out Simon's 50% stake, okay? Though he will continue paying the mortgage in the meantime. The exes who appeared via Zoom reportedly had no interaction during the nearly 10-hour hearing. Wow. Simon walked away pissed. The insider said he has 30 days to appeal the ruling. Did Porsha win big in this divorce? I hope he appeals, Sha. And this person said that man in Nigeria, he ain't paying her nothing. And people were like, wow, fight back, Simon. Okay. So who is the scammer here now? Porsha Williams' husband, Simon Guobadia, is a Nigerian scammer. All right, okay, there's a documentation here saying that he's a scammer or whatever it is that the US government have against him. Court document reveals Porsha Williams' husband, Simon Guobadia, is a Nigerian scammer with multiple convictions for credit card fraud, bank fraud, and identity theft. He may be deported. Obviously, yes, it was deported. Okay. Yeah, we've seen that. So that's their wedding when the sweet was going smooth. That was when he presented her with the Rolls Royce. Wow. Okay. So that was Sabio's page there. Do you think Porsha is involved in Simon's deportation? What happens to all his assets? I was asking that question as well. That what happens to all his assets in the US now that he's no longer in the UK, in the US. So this person said she had nothing to do with it. People need to stop that. Was she the one that invited him for his citizenship interview? Was she the one who changed his name after committing a crime? Was she involved when he got into trouble years ago and didn't disclose to her? The list goes on and on. Instead of learning a lesson, that all of them getting involved in fraud should stop. They are casting blame on this woman. Why did he hide his identity? So obviously, I would love to ask people again that, do you think Porsha is involved in Simon's deportation? Do you think there's a no? She has a hand in it. Let me see your comment in the comment section. Abby said 40K a month is small money. Okay. And Sabio is here already. Hello, Sabio. Please unmute yourself. Welcome to the party.
Thank you very much. Hope you can hear me.
Yes, we can hear you, sir.
All right, thank you. Thank you. You took me early because I had to pull up
Yeah.
so that I can quickly contribute so that I don't be driving and talking.
Yes.
It's a good thing that I catch this show. I'm back to the US. Today is a public holiday for me. So
Yeah. Enjoyment.
so luckily I caught this show. Now, to answer your question, where do I start from? Number one, let's start from where you just stopped. Like that, Porsha has no hand in Simon's repatriation case. That is the truth. It's the
Okay.
honest truth. Yeah, I only just asked that question because, like, we do. We just
Yeah.
try to engage people, even though we have our own personal opinion, but we
Yeah.
leave it open.
Yeah.
So the reason why Porsha does not have a hand in it is because Simon Abigo went through a long process, immigration battle, a
Yeah.
very long process, even before Trump came into office. That is the honest truth.
Mm.
Okay,
Yeah.
so he already had gone through that, and I believe we don't want to dwell in that on that now because a lot of people already know about it.
Yeah.
He had multiple immigration issues that finally came or pop out when he applied for his citizenship.
Mm.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, because, for those who just need to know, when you apply for citizenship, there's another level of background check that you have to go through, you
Yeah.
know.
Mm.
So that was what now led to them finding out some things in his history, immigration history and personal life.
Yeah.
With that being said, having lost the final battle, he
Battle.
was already placed in a deportation list. That is the truth. Because
Mm.
anytime you lose immigration benefits from any country all over the world, we all know that you will
Yeah.
be issued order to leave the country, if
Yeah.
that makes sense. So the fact that they've not enforced it does not mean you don't have it already. And at
Mm.
that time, during that period, those who follow his page, we could all see that he kept traveling to Dubai. He was more
Yeah.
frequent to Dubai.
Yes.
So he was cashing out, not cashing out in cash, but cashing out
Moving
from social
itself.
media with
Mm.
all those posts from Dubai, the imaging. I'm
Mm-hmm.
living a good life with or without Porsche and all that. So with that being said, let's talk about the judgment from court.
Yeah.
I don't like when people think, oh, maybe in a foreign country like this, judgments are not fair to men. It's not true. What
Mm.
was enforced were largely things already in the prenup document.
Mm-hmm.
That is the truth. So a lot of things are already enforced because he already signed and claimed. When you want to marry a woman, they say, "Go, let's go do prenup and all that." So
Yeah.
when they write, "Oh, you'll be paying me $40,000 every month if anything happens," the mind of a guy man is, I beg, forget that thing. No be to sign now. Do you understand what I'm trying to say? I want you to
Yes.
get that impression. So his mind was, I better forget that thing. When we reach that bridge, we go cross him. Do you understand?
Yeah.
So by Porsche saying all those, oh, he will give you 40K if anything happen, it's just to rope we all men do it. Very few men you see that would really be 100% natural, depending on the level to which you want to lie to a woman. I
Yeah.
keep telling women out there as a girl that once you are getting to know a man during relationship or marriage, just try to know the degree of lie or image that he
Yeah.
overshoots to you.
Yeah.
Because even if a man is worth 10 naira, when the man want to marry, he's going to give you image of 15 naira.
True.
Does that make sense?
It
So
does.
that they can win your heart.
Mm.
Do you understand the game? Now,
Yeah.
where it's bad is that when a man weigh worth 10 naira and is giving you the image of 2 million naira, man, That's when women go into marriage and they become surprised and say, hey. So
Mm.
where women don't get much shock is that, well, if the guy was what, 10 naira, and they get into marriage, when you get into marriage, you're a woman and you're
Yeah,
a
you
mom
see.
too.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
You're going to see the reality of that man,
Yeah, exactly.
that
Yeah.
no be as I dey see am since, so no be
Mm.
as I dey see am when he come pick me out to go chop chicken and all those kind of stuff,
Yeah.
or
Yeah.
you won't even know much about his assets. So with that
True.
being said, no doubt about it. When they got into this marriage and all that, whatever happened between both of them. But
Mm.
I still believe, in my heart that um, that was why I wrote Simon scammed Porsha. So I don't want anybody to misunderstand that statement. When I
Yeah.
mean scammed, I'm not saying Simon is a scammer. Please, oh, I don't know it from
Just
Adam.
he painted himself to get her to,
Thank
marry
you.
like that. Yeah.
Thank you very much. And I've even come here and say that most men do it, if not all. Do you understand my point?
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
know? So
Mm-hmm.
even me, people see me from outside like this. My wife might not see me the way people will see me, if that makes sense.
True.
So people
True.
look at the image and all that. So someone gave the wife that image. There was so much money. Even that Rose Red they're talking about. Let's not
Yeah.
go deep. People who know far.
Sabio, go deep. Go deep, Uncle B. Sabio.
Now
Go
old
deep.
Rose rest now old Rose rest. Listen, let me explain something to you. Listen, you don't understand my point. My point is when people just hear it on the news, they just say Rose rest, their mind goes to, oh man, must be one kind bad Rose rest
Yeah.
like that.
Mm-hmm.
Go deep and do your research. What Rolls Royce is it? We have
Mm.
some very rich men that drive very old cars that if they will tell you the word of that car, I'm not saying it's not worth something, don't get me wrong, but
True.
I'm saying the image is not as what it seems for everybody.
Yeah.
So just forget that 40K. It was what he used his mouth to say. The
See.
house they are talking about, we don't have our facts
True.
concerning their financial standing in the
Mm.
house.
Mm.
What is the equity of the house?
It's the house. Yeah.
So, all over the world, even if you have property, what is your equity is really your what?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, when he got the house, have he paid enough money? How much did he put down? How
Mm-hmm.
long mortgage has he
That's
paid? What
good.
is the value of their house? If they
Mm-hmm.
are going to sell that house today, what will he get? That is
Mm.
what we call wealth, not
Yeah.
the credit in a building. For
Yeah.
instance, you might have a property worth $2 million, right?
Yeah.
But the loan on that property, you know, could be 1.6 million. I'm just giving you an example.
Yeah.
Now, somebody who sees it say, oh man, this man has a house worth 2 million.
Mm-hmm.
But the bank finance that house, and if you decide to sell that house today, fine.
That
They can
makes
buy that
sense.
house 2.2 million or whatever. But when
Mm-hmm.
they sell that house 2 million, the bank will come for that 1.7 million.
Exactly. So how much is
So
going to come back to you?
you're going to walk away with 300,000.
200,000. Yeah.
Does that
Literally.
make sense?
It
So
makes sense. Absolutely.
yes. So what I'm saying here is I'm not saying exactly that is Simon's case. I said there's possibility
Yeah.
because we don't have the facts. So what the
True.
court document has said is that okay, if you want to keep the house, no problem, you can keep it, but for you to keep it, they have to refinance the house.
Yeah. I'm paying
So
50%.
she would have to put the house in the market and say, okay, she want to buy it. And
Yeah.
then the house will not come out maybe $2 million. She will run her credit, see if she can finance it, or a
Yeah.
bank can finance it for her,
Mm-hmm.
or she have the cash to pay. Then they will not pay the loan on the house, and the
Mm-hmm.
remaining money, if it's for instance 300,000 that was free,
Mm-hmm.
she will not take 50% of the equity,
Okay.
which will not be 150, and give
Oh.
Samuel 150.
Oh, that makes
If that
sense.
makes sense. So
Yeah.
please, guys, take note. I took that time to explain these things, but the figures that I gave are not
As the examples.
accurate because they are
Yeah.
examples. Thank you very much. Thank you
Yeah.
very much for that.
Thank you
So
so much,
that is
Fabio.
it. So thank you very much for the audience. I like the post I saw of Simon today, and the
Me
reason
too.
I like it,
Mm-hmm.
yes, let me tell you why I like the post. Now again, I'm 50-50 on it. I know he's from Edo State, But the truth is, I have absolutely nothing against him, and I have no support for him or the support. Rather, I wish him well the way
Well,
I will wish any normal person. Okay.
oh yeah,
But what I
absolutely.
saw today, that he came back
Mm-hmm.
posting his life
Yeah,
back to in Dubai and all that. He's sending a message, to the
yeah.
world that
Also,
life does not end in America.
America.
Okay,
Okay,
so he will continue
that's
doing it,
that's
and
the
we
life.
see how it goes from here. Thank you
Yeah.
very much,
Thank you
my
so
dear
much,
sister.
Fabio. And again, all the good stuff from Benin that you are in Nigeria, bring my own back. Oh, this time
No pro,
I will stalk you till you send my own to me in the UK. Fabio, I'm not joking. Oh.
no problem, no problem. You know you're my personal person for life. You already know that one. So,
Thank you so
all
much
right,
for
everybody, take care. All right,
thank
take
you.
care. Bye.
Thank you. Bye. So Vivian V said he would either build businesses in Nigeria or just to another country. At the end of the day, wasted years. Hand on miss him after investing in the American economy. See how he's been treated. Omo, Simon is back in Dubai. That's what we are saying. He's back in Dubai and it doesn't look like somebody who has any regrets. Let me read this post that is on my screen here with you guys. So obviously, we saw this post that Porsha Williams scored a win in a divorce battle with ex yesterday after a judge, blah, 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 blah. So they said that if you recall, Williams filed for divorce in February 2024, just 15 months after tying the knots. In the RHOA star petition, she requested support and for the division of properties to be determined by the prenup. However, Guobadia opposed the request to enforce the agreement. He claimed Williams made misrepresentations during the negotiations. So here they said Williams, in quote, Williams failed to disclose that she will return to her employment on the Real Housewives of Atlanta as a cast member, the docs read. Instead of disclosing this material fact, the wife made it very clear to Guobadia and the public that she was leaving the television show and not returning. Guobadia relied on the representations or misrepresentations Williams made to him during their engagement, the negotiation phase, and at the time the parties signed a prenuptial agreement. In quote, ultimately, the judge sided with Williams and ordered the prenup to be enforced. So you guys heard from the explanation that Sabio gave us there. So as it is, this Baba will not be paying this woman anything. Will not be paying her anything. Anyway, let's move on to Simon being back. So Simon shares, so he's now back in Dubai, and this is his picture here. He is back, according to him. My heart's still full of love for this life. Actually, even more now. He said he's back. Let me go to his Instagram page because I actually started following him today. I was not following him before, but yes, I started following him today. I am Simon Guobadia. So this is his first post, I believe. And this is his post. Look at him. I mean, he's looking age now, but Baba should have at least shaved. So it does him, according to his location there, he's now in Dubai. And he says he is back. My heart still full of love for this life, actually, even more now. And people were like, welcome back. People are like, enjoy your homeland. He's not in Nigeria, he's in Dubai. Okay. So he's up and posting. And this is it. Okay, that was 17 weeks ago. Why is he wearing the same outfit anyway? He was wearing gray here. And it seems he's wearing pretty much the same thing. Hold on, let me check. It seems to be wearing this particular outfit all the time. So that was that post there he made, I think a day ago. It says yesterday, and this was the post he made 9 hours ago. In the UAE, even the simplest meal is a masterpiece, and with each memory, I ache for the life I left behind just 4 months ago. Happy Thursday. So he made on to post this video of him being served, correct fish on ice. Is that fish on ice or what? They are removing the skin. That's him, showcasing good life to us. Okay. So he's back. He said he is back. So that's pretty much all I've got there on Simon Guobadia. But then, obviously, the reason why I'm actually doing this live stream is the fact that should he have been asked to pay that much? Should he have been asked to pay that much? And Auntie Abby, our Gen Z resident here, have said that no sympathy for him. Guys, the link is in the comment section. Come and say your whole no. Now, the floor is open for all of you guys to come and take the floor. I am done presenting what I have to present for you guys. So, guys, come and take the floor. Link is in the comment section. If you scroll into the comment section, you will find the link. Mine said, I feel bad for the children he left behind. How old are his children anyway? I don't know how old. Let me do a quick Google search. How many children has he got and how old are they? How many children does Simon Guobadia have? So it says that he has 5 children. So Porsha Williams' fiancé Simon Good has, oh my god. Let me share my screen with what I found on Google. Let me share my screen. No be only me go see this one. So you guys see. So look at this post. Let's read this part. Let's read from this particular one. So who are Simon Guobadia? So before I created on let's go back. It says that he has 5 children. Simon Guobadia has 3 ex-wives and is the father of 5 children. So will the ex-wife include Porsha Williams? So it says that when Simon Guobadia married the Real Housewives of Atlanta, Porsha Williams, he becomes stepfather to our 3-year-old daughter, Pilar. What fans may not know, however, is that Simon already has 5 children of his own from his previous 3 marriages. Oh wow! So Porsha was the 4th wife. Wow. So he and his most recent ex-wife, Farlene Pina, never had any biological children together. So do we know if any of these ex-wives actually got as much as Porsha from him? Guobadia hasn't discussed his children or ex-wives much in the media, but his Instagram page is filled with tributes to his kids. In quote, "For those who know me well, no children hold a special place in my heart." Simon captioned a June 2021 Father's Day post spotlighting his kids. Quentin, alright, okay, so Quentin is got a 26-year-old, a 12-year-old, an 11-year-old, a 10-year-old. We cannot speak about legacy without speaking about our children. I love them all equally. So apparently, I think his youngest child will probably be, let's say, 1, 2, 3, 4. So they said he's got 5 children. So what's the age of the last one? So he's been married 3 times. So let's continue with it. It says here that noticeably absent from the post and his Instagram as a whole is Guobadia's firstborn daughter and second eldest child, Nicole. According to a July episode of the Sunday Omoni show, Nicole, a STEM PhD candidate at the University of Washington, Tacoma, has, in code, nothing to do with Guobadia, who allegedly deleted all photos of her from his Instagram. However, there's still a post from June 2020 up on Guobadia's Facebook page in which he sent hearty congratulations to Nicole for graduating with a computer science degree, adding that she had made a family very proud. According to the Sunday blah blah blah, Nicole's mother is Simon's first wife, Karen English, to whom he was married for 20 years. English earned an MFA in fashion design while having 2 teenage daughters, having 2 teenagers and surviving them, and now works as a college professor. All right, okay, so he's been married 3 times, and if you had Porsha, that means he's been married 4 times. Wow, only men can do that. Guys, the links in the comment section. Come and say 1 or 2 things so we can take this live stream to an hour and then we can all go have an amazing evening. Guys, please like this live stream for me. There's 157 of you watching. And with that being said, before we go, I want to give a shout out to all of my all of my members, okay? If you're a member on my channel, you enjoy the benefits of being given a shout out. If you have a small business, I will call out your shout. I will call out your shout out. I will shout out your business, and in case there's anybody who might want to, who might want to, patronize you. So shout out to Abby. Abby is one of our members of my membership here, and also Abby does styling. Okay, styling. Abby can style you for any event, any occasion. So Abby, please drop the link so I can share with our viewers here. If you are looking to get married, any occasions at all, any event at all, Abby is your sure plug to style you. When you want to get styled without spending any expenses, you don't want to spare any expenses at all. You are like, whatever the budget, just style me. Abby is a real plug for you. And also shout out to Life with Natu. Life with Natu sells perfume oils. Okay, so if you can see this post, so Qualisa Inc. If you're in the US, you'll be best shopping from Qualisa Inc. for all of your perfume oils. Okay, perfume oils that are dupes of original fragrances. You guys know I am a fragrance collector. I love collecting fragrance, and I'm still hiding one fragrance that I must buy. I must buy before this month comes to an end. I must buy it. So if you're somebody who loves fragrance oil, or you like to blend your fragrance oil, or you like to blend your perfumes with another scent to leave people guessing what fragrance you're wearing, Qualisa Inc., if you find that on Instagram, and you can shop our fragrance oils there. They are a dupe of high-end fragrances, high-end perfumes, and they smell original. She sent me about 6 bottles there. I said I want to send Abby a couple. So if you're in the UK, you can order from her as well, but be prepared to pay some custom charges, okay? Because I had to pay custom charges for mine. So shout out to you there. And if you're a part of my member and you have a small business, please drop your link in the comment section, and I will check if you're already a member. And the membership on my channel, the cheapest is, I think, is £4.99. Or you can as well support me by giving me £19.99 every month. You know, there's different levels to our membership. So with that being said, let's ride on to the comments. So mine said, Vivian said, a chronic criminal gets the boots. Olubaton. Mine said, hope he put things in place to ensure their welfare. It's my understanding that he has a special needs kid. All right, okay. That could possibly be the last one, because that news article I've just read, they did not mention anything about the fifth child. Well, you guys heard from that last article that I read that, you know, that he talks a lot about children, about how we love them. So I would imagine he's doing the right thing by them. Vivian V said, "My, what about the children of the family is scammed? Please don't feel for him." They said that we should not feel for him. Oh. And Sabio has already broken the leg of the remain table that he used Wayo on, allegedly used Wayo on Porsha. I know he was claiming, money is tight somewhere. Money is tight somewhere. When we get married, money will loosen up. Madam get married to him, finish. She found out that, come, no be the way this man tell me be that. Women, shine your eye. Gen Z residents, take notes. Okay? If any man is telling you, I'm a businessman, I ship containers, follow him to where the container is coming from. Where does this container land? Anytime the container land, go to his office, go to where the container is landing. Don't let it come and be telling you invisible container. I'm a businessman. What business do you do? Go to their office. Show me the office where you do business. If office no day, na lie. I hope you are learning. Myself, Vivian V, is the children I feel for, not their papa. Simon can kick rocks for all I care. The children did not do anything. Exactly. Jada Quinn said it was trying to be a social climber in his later years and it backfired. Somebody said that it was trying to get popularity. That was why he married Porsha. Like I told you guys that Daddy Freeze has very bad mouth. Daddy Freeze said, on top petus will not be tear rubber. That was what Daddy Freeze said, no be talk am. On top petus will not be tear rubber. The petus no be tear rubber now. That there are some fine girls in Nigeria where find better pass Porsha. That if you come to Nigeria, come and enjoy fresh girls. According to Pastor Daddy Freeze. No be me talk am. Vivian V said, well, at one, a lot of families have suffered thanks to his greedy and selfish actions. I cannot give 2x towards his offsprings. A criminal is a criminal regardless of children. According to the Bible, any sin of the father, God says that he will ask the sin from the 1st generation to the 6th generation. So in a way, his children are not going to be spared because his children are his 1st generation. So in a way, his sins are going to be asked on his children. Even though we keep praying every day that should not happen, but that is some of the laws that God gave. So that's how it is. Henry, hello Henry, how are you? Porsha was just greedy. In my own opinion, yes, she was greedy because you guys were married for less than how many months, and you think that you deserve all of that from him. According to Daddy Freeze, on top way to say how Edo man fall for places where no be tear rubber. And no be talk amo. Guys, this is the link, guys. So we've got 6 minutes to the end of this live stream. If nobody calls in, we shall round up at exactly 1 hour. Okay, I'm just going to read your comments. Mario said that's what is signed in the prenup. The court simply enforced it. But Oga was claiming that Porsha told him something else. I guess it was the fact that I think she did not say that she was going to leave Real Housewives of Atlanta. We were not there. Now both of them, when the sweet things was going on, we were not there. Now that everything now Africa, all of us are now being invited. So these are all assumptions and all of our thoughts, okay? Mine said, well, I would always sympathize with kids, and that's my opinion. Yes, same here as well. No child asks to be born, regardless of who their parents are. Absolutely, I agree with you with mine. No, they have no kids together. Porsha has only one child from previous relationship. Yes, that's correct. Vivian V said, all those feeling sorry for him. A quick Google search will bring up his history. A narcissist and lawless man with no regards for women. Thank me later. I'm all for good men, but not this Ayilolo. That word again, Ayilolo. Mindset. Abby yeah, so Abby is a stylist. Abby, where is she? She has run away. Oh. Abby, where are you? Abby is a stylist, okay? If you're looking to get style for any event at all, Abby is your sure plug, okay? Abby is your sure plug. Let me go and see if I can find the link to her business page and I will drop it here. Let me find Abby. Guys, like this live stream for me, please. Like the live stream, guys. I'm trying to find Abby's page. Oh. My network is very, very slow. Okay, I found her. So let me find this. Guys, like this live stream for me, please. Netoya London. I don't know why my internet is quite slow. So I'm going to drop the link to Abby's business page on Instagram. So if you're looking for someone to style you, please go find her on Instagram and send her a DM. So I've just dropped the business page here. So let me pin it here. Right, my network is fluctuating, guys. So I don't know if you are still hearing me, but let me keep going. Yeah, so I've popped her there. So that's the business handle for Abby. She's a stylist, like I said. So guys, go reach out to her if you want to get started. If you're getting married, getting engaged, any event at all, Abby is your sure plug. Okay, she will get you sorted. She will get you sorted. So I'm reading your comment. We are rounding up in 3 minutes, guys. Okay. Yeah, Abby is a stylist. How can one reach Abby? I've dropped that's our Instagram handle there, so you can reach out on our Instagram handle. Okay, where is the location in US? What location, Henry? Whose location or what location? Vivian V said Nigerian men every day. No day goes by without one unsavory stories about them. But they are out there bashing our sisters like no tomorrow. I beg Porsha should take him to the cleaners. No wahala. My hands up. Oh, I'm not supporting to Simon anymore. Since my team are saying no, I am not supporting Simon anymore. Vivian V said he loves children, LOL. He couldn't even stay with a woman to raise their children. Instead, he's joined from relationship. He's been 4 times married. 4 times married. Wow. Mara said, but he signed a prenup. How is that a fault? Exactly. Uncle just wanted to, get her married and get shenanigans going on. Not realizing that come ọbẹ̀ tó dùn owó ló pa soup wey sweet na money kill am. For the oil, okay, let me drop that handle as well. It's a website, okay, Qualisa Inc. I don't know why my Instagram is refusing to load. Let me load my page again. Let me share my screen with you guys so I can share these businesses I've just advertised with you guys, and then I will round up. Okay, I might not read your comment, but I just want to quickly share these business pages. So this is Abby's business page for anything styling, fashion stylist, personal styling, wardrobe curation, and sourcing. So this is all she does. That was one of our wedding day that she styled, and it was beautiful, absolutely beautiful and stunning. This is part of Abby's work. She sourced outfit for you. She sourced whatever. Just reach out to her. Okay, reach out to her. She sourced. She's your plug. If you need it styled, she travels as well. Okay, just reach out to her. She travels as well. So these are part of the job she's done. If you know that budget is not a problem when it comes to styling or getting you styled, you want to reach out to her. She's your sure plug. Like I said, she can travel as well. NL, that's her there. And then let's go on and talk about Qualisa Oil. Qualisa link. So let's go to our website as well. She's on Instagram. So this is our page as well for everything fragrance oil. Okay, all of this fragrance oil, they are all designer dupes. They are all designer dupes and they smell absolutely beautiful. So it's showing in pounds here, but I hope those of you asking, I hope you can see my screen here. I hope you can see my screen. So fragrance oil, they are all designer dupes. Okay. They are all designer dupes. I hope you guys can see my screen. All right, let me stop sharing. Let me share. Let me share again. I think it's showing me something else. So I hope you guys can see those pages there. So, and also, like I said, if you're a small business and you want me to advertise your business, just reach out to me, send me a DM, and we can agree, a price, affordable one. So this is the page there. That's their website. I'm sure she ships everywhere, but if you're looking to buy from the UK, it depends on how much you spend anyway. You'll be liable to paying custom charges. So this one is inspired by Paco Rabanne. So if you already have a Paco Rabanne perfume, you can also match this fragrance oil with it, and people will be like, "Oh, what's that you're wearing?" People might not even be able to spell straight away that it's Paco Rabanne because it will just be giving you smell. Like people will just be guessing. So this one is inspired by 1 million Paco Rabanne. Okay, and then she's got another one, African Charm, her inspired by Koalisa. She's got lots of fragrance oils. The one I've got 6 bottles which is sent to me and they smell amazing. And this one, the African Charm Aim, inspired by Valentino Humo. They come in different sizes, 50 mil, 10 mil, 30 mil. So if you're in the US, please patronize our sister. We are a lover of small businesses here, okay? Helping small businesses grow. And this one, Badass, inspired by MFK Baccarat extracts, okay? This is an intense floral and gourmand scent. So if you're a lover of gourmand and floral, you want to, layer this with your gourmand or floral perfume. Like I said, guys, I'm a fragrance collector and I'm looking to buy the Santal 33. That one I will buy it. I'm just waiting for them to do sales because it's not smiling cheap right now. So guys, that's the website there of our two small businesses of our members. So please just view that website. Okay, thank you so much, Enriho. I'm sure you have a lot of collections there. If you might see, even if you take your time to look around, you might even be able to match them with some of the perfumes. If you are a fragrance collector, you like fragrances, you might even be able to match them up with your previous fragrance. Like for me now, like I have a lot of collection. I have Kayali, I have Valentino, I have Penhaligon's, I have Joe Malone, I have Lancome, I have Mogla, I have what's it called? Like I collect almost everything. So with that being said, guys, since none of you are coming in to call to speak one or two things, let's call it a day. So Simon Guobadia is back and is back in Dubai. And people are saying that he's not going to pay Jack Penny to Porsha Williams. And in my own opinion, in as much as people say that we should not pity him, I don't think it was fair that it was going to pay her that much. Anyway, the $40,000 is just for 15 months. So that's reassuring in a way. It's just for 15 months. It's not for the entirety of Porsha Williams' life. So with that being said, guys, this is where I'm going to drop the mic. Thank you so much to those of you who have joined me from the beginning of this live stream, who have stayed. Thank you, Sabio, for that call there. Each and every one of you that are in the comments, I see you all. And before you go, please, let's take the like to 50, please. At some point, I had 170 of you watching me. Let's take the like to 50. We only have 22 people watching right now. Let me stay here for another 2 minutes so that you guys could take the likes to 50. Okay? And if you've watched me till now, you've not yet subscribed to my channel, what are you waiting for? Do you enjoy watching my channel? Abby said, I hope Porsha was vindicated. Abby, back office talk. Back office talk. No problem at all. Back office talk. I was just rounding up there. So Abby, I've just given out a shout out there. Like I said, Netoya London. Abby's a stylist. Go to our page, our Instagram page. Like I said, everything styling. She'll get you sorted. Okay. Styling where money is not the issue. She'll get you sorted for all events, any occasion at all. With that being said, guys, let's call it a day. And I shall be back here. I believe we have another. I don't know if it's a live stream we have tomorrow, 10 o'clock, or a video. You will definitely see something tomorrow from me. I'm trying to stick to 10 o'clock tomorrow. So I don't know if it's going to be a live stream tomorrow or a video, but something's going to be dropping. And if you've watched me till now, even if money is an issue, God will help us. See, you see, just that's Abby there. She knows just speak to her. Your budget, she will get you sorted. She will get you sorted. Just, she'll style you and you will have no regrets at all. With that being said, guys, thank you so much. And like I said, if you've watched till now and you've not yet subscribed to my page, what are you waiting for? And I want to also use this opportunity to say hello and welcome to our new 1,200 subscribers. Yes, we gained 1,200 subscribers in a matter of weeks. I want to say you all are the real MVP. Thank you for being in here. And also, if there's anything at all you would like me to do on my channel, or if there's anything at all that you think that, oh, you like this person's personality, I think she'll be able to nail this, please reach me out on my Instagram page. I'm on Instagram as thatmom5, or you find a story and you were like, who better to discuss this story than that mom of 5? Send me a link. You can also send me an email also. I know, let's come out here, because like I said, as a Yoruba person, Ogbon, Logbon, Lafin, Kogbon, we learn through other people's experiences. So it's not as if maybe I know it all. I do not know it all. I don't know everything all. So like I said, if you've got any stories, any business collaboration, DM me. This is my email address, thatmom5. And if you're not following me yet, my email is the same handle as my Instagram handle, that's Mama5 as well. You can find me on TikTok as Just Doing Me. And also, you can, join my membership as well. My membership has 3 levels. You can go for the cheapest one, or you can go for the, the Odogu one. That's the higher up one. And also, it's just a way of, supporting me here on YouTube in case I need to change my microphone, or in case I need to change my laptop charger, all those small money like that, it helps as well. And also, this is my TikTok handle as well. If you're looking to follow me, go find me on TikTok. You'll find me there. And also, I know some people, they know that if they give us PayPal, or if they give us super chat on YouTube promotes their own percentage as well. And I've seen some people say, no, that more 5, I want to give you some money via PayPal. That is my PayPal on the screen there. You can PayPal me. Let me wake up tomorrow morning and receive notification. You have received money. I always love that when I see that. Okay. Abby said, yeah, Abby, you need not be reminded. Go and renew sharply, or else you're going to receive sanction. With that being said, thanks so much, guys. Like I said, please engage with my videos. If I upload any video, please like, watch, share, drop a comment, engage, and I really appreciate it. And also, like I said, if there's any videos at all, any stories that you find and you think, oh, that Mama 5, have you seen this story? I think you should discuss this on your channel. You can send that to me, and I really appreciate that. You know what, guys? I have a half 7 to 8 p.m., half 7 in the morning to 8 p.m. job. So I might not see all of the stories, but it might just be strolling at your break time and you see a story and like, let me forward this to that Mama 5's DM, because I can't see everything, but you can also help me also, so that you are watching my back for me. With that being said, thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you all. I do not take this all for granted, and hopefully I shall see you at some point tomorrow. All right, and have an amazing. Thank you so much, Sabio. Sabio just gave me $20. Thank you so much, sir. Sir. Thank you so much, guys. Please say thank you to Sabio in the comment section. He has just gifted us $20. Thank you so much, Sammy. God enrich your pocket, and that pocket shall never go dry. That pocket will continue to go, dollar, multiplying, in 1,000-fold. Thank you so much, sir. I really appreciate that. Thank you so much, sir. Thank you, sir. With that being said, peace out, everybody, and I shall see you at some point tomorrow. I'm sure we have a live. Let me confirm what live stream we have tomorrow before we all go. I'm sure we have a live stream tomorrow. Let me quickly confirm before we go, so that you know if you want to be here or not. I don't know if I'm able to go into it. Okay, let's see. So tomorrow is the 20th. So we are going to be talking about late Chief Nwayanwu's shocking will. The will that says that his young widow should not remarry. If she remarries, she is going to lose everything he willed for her. So, guys, I think that will be an interesting topic tomorrow. You don't want to miss it. Let me go. See you guys later. Bye. Thanks so much, Sabio, for that super chat. I really appreciate it. Thank you. Bye, everyone. Joy, you are a late comer. You pay fine today. Abby, invoice Joy. Joy came late. Abby said we will not agree again tomorrow. Right. Let me know now. Should we take it to the backstage? What are we disagreeing again tomorrow, Abby? You want to tell me that it's a good thing that the man said that if she remarries, she's going to lose she's going to part. Let me not discuss that. We'll talk it tomorrow. Me and you, we give each other boss tomorrow. Right, let's be back again tomorrow. UK time, 7 p.m. You don't want to miss it, guys. It's going to be an interesting topic, okay? It's going to be an interesting moment. You don't want to miss it at all. And once you subscribe, make sure you're turning on the bell, which means that you get notification every time you come around, okay? Thank you, guys, and I will see you all tomorrow, all right? Bye, everyone.